Good morning, teacher. Fine, thank
Morning,
you.
teacher. Fine.
Okay, welcome to our history class. Today we are going to learn an interesting topic, and it is historical places around the world. For this activity, I prepared a vocabulary with the different places and information of this. Okay, the first is Chichen Itza. It's a rectangular temple which was used for different ceremonies. The second is Egyptian pyramids. There are royal crypts built for the pharaohs. The third is Berlin. German capital dates from the 13th century. Then we have Ingarpirca ruins, the most important pre-Columbian archaeological site in Ecuador, and it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Also we have Roman Colosseum. It was a Roman amphitheater, the largest and most important of all that have ever existed. Also, we have the Acropolis of Athens. It was the highest city and was present in most of the Greek cities with a double function, defending and as the seat of the main places of worship. Then we have Wariman Temple of the Sun. In the Wicca, in the Quechua language, it means star. There are four large pyramids. 38 faulas and architectural and historical vestiges of the Kara people. In the eighth place, we have Presidential Palace. It's the seat of the government and official residence of the President of the Republic of Ecuador, which is located in the historic center of the city of Quito. In the ninth place, we have Tiananmen Square. It's a square located in Beijing, built and designed within the urban plane of the capital of China, with the creation of the People's Republic of China in 1949, becoming a symbol of the new China. Finally, we have Manuela Cañizares' house. It is one of the historical sites that are related to the first cry of independence, whose bicentennial is celebrated this year. In the second part, we have the grammar structure that we are going to learn today. This grammar structure is related with the past simple tense. Okay, here we have the formation. According to the verb to be, we have the subject plus was and were. For example, they were friends. The negative form of this is the subject plus wasn't or weren't. For example, they weren't friends. And how to form a sentence with this? We have was or were plus subject plus the complement and here we have an example. They weren't friends. Okay, also we have different verbs for this past simple tense. We have regular and irregular verbs. For example, she worked yesterday. The formation of the verb plus ed at the final. The negative form, she didn't work yesterday, as the same as the verb to be. Question, we have to add the phrase did. And for example, did plus subject plus the verb in the base form in this case. For example, this she worked yesterday. We have the usage for the past, simple past. We use this to express complete action in the past, also to describe a series of complete actions in the past, to express habits in the past, and for stative verbs like have, own, be, think, believe, know, dislike, need, owe, and will. For example, I saw a ghost last Friday. I finished work, walked to the beach, and found a nice place to swim. For example, a habit we have, when I was young, I watched lots of television every day after school. And finally, with the use of stative verbs, we have he had a small cottage in the woods. Okay, now we are going to develop different worksheets with the grammar and with the vocabulary that we learned today. Okay, I'm going to share the activities that you are going to do. Okay, first of all, I'm going to ask to Yahaira, which of these places caught your attention and why?
Okay, teacher. The place that most caught my attention was the Ingapirca Ruins because I think it's a beautiful landscape and it because it's the most important pre-Columbian archaeological site in Ecuador.
Okay, activity, I need the help of Yahaira. Please help me, Yahaira, with the first image.
Okay, the first image is with Roman Coliseum.
Okay, that's right. The second, please, Diana.
The second image is the Acropolis of Athens.
Okay, that's right. The third image, please, Nicole.
The third is Presidential Palace.
Okay. The next, please, Yahaira.
The next is with Egyptian pyramids.
That's right. The next, Diana.
The next is Berlin.
Okay. The next, Nicole.
The next is Tiramber Square.
Okay. The next, please, Yahaira.
The next one is with Ingapirca Ruins.
Okay, very good. The next, Diana.
The next is Guariman Temple of the Sun.
Perfect. The next, Nicole.
This picture is Manuela Cañizar house.
Very good. And the last, please, Yahaira.
The last is Chichen Itza.
Perfect. We finished this activity. Okay, okay, then we have the second activity, and it's a mind map where you are going to write the name and the definition of each historical place. Okay, for this activity, I need first the help of Yahaira. Please help me the name of the first.
The name is Chichen Itza.
Very good.
And the definition is that it's a rectangular temple which was used for different ceremonies.
Very good, Yahaira. Thank you. The second, please help me, Diana.
The second image is Egyptian pyramids. And the definition is they are royal crypts built for the pharaohs.
Very good, Diana. Thank you so much. Please, Nicole, help me with the third image.
The third one is Berlin, and it is a German capital, dates from the 13th century.
Very good. Okay, Yahaira, help me, please, with this part.
Okay, the fourth one is Ingapirca Ruins. And the definition is that is the most important pre-Columbian archaeological site in Ecuador.
Very good. And the last, please, Diana. Help me.
The last image is the Roman Coliseum. The definition is that it was a Roman amphitheater, the largest and most important of all that have ever existed.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much for your help. Okay, in the third part, we have another activity, and that you are going to do is to write a dialogue using at least 5 phrases from the book. Also remember use the past tense and the vocabulary from historical play. Please prepare it in group of people and you are going to present your dialogue. Okay? Okay, are you ready for this activity?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let's start.
Hi, friends.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi.
How long without saying you tell me what you did on your vacation?
Well, I visited a very popular historical place. It's called the Ingapirca Ruins, and it's quite a beautiful place. What about you? Did you visit a historical place?
Yes, I did. I visited the Egyptian pyramids. It is such a quiet place and full of various stories.
Well, I visited the Manuela Cañizares house last week together with my family, and it was an unforgettable trip. That is all, teacher.
Okay, very good, my dear students. You did it well. Okay, we have this reading activity and that you have to do here is read the text about historical places in Ecuador and select the appropriate use of the language in the class. In this case, the grammar that we learned, and it is simple past. Okay. Is Yahaira, tell me reading the part.
Okay. Last week, Sandra and her family visit with great enthusiasm at the most attractive museum in the city of Quito, the most famous museum of the House of Culture, which is a heritage work that was built in 1944. They did many activities in this place.
The second part, Diana.
For example, they looked at many sections of art and found very famous galleries with paintings by famous artists from Ecuador. In this beautiful place, they found galleries of modern art and colonial art, that is, of great artists of the time.
Okay, thank you so much. Continue, please, Nicole.
I analyzed the textures and the range of colors with which Fray Hodoko Reich worked on his creations. In addition, they not only observed but also spaces where the public and artists promoted culture. For example, Sandra and her children enjoyed a great contemporary dance performance. This was a great experience for them that they will never forget.
Okay, thank you so much for your help.